Hey, what's up, everybody? Wagey tapping in for another court chat. Today, just kind of running off something on the fly. I usually have notes about videos that I'm doing, but today's been kind of a fun one, so I want to talk about that. You know, this last week I've been having kind of a lot of fun. I've been speaking a lot recently about, balance of responsibility and enjoyment for your life. And, I'm in a space where I take full responsibility for my life and occupy my time doing things that I enjoy, from work life to personal life to parenting and otherwise. I get to engage in these things. The fun part about it, the best part about it that I'm learning to focus on is emotional invocation. Projecting, invoking, emitting, inspiring, diffusing even emotions, emotional intelligence, emotional spectrums, having that playful, switching that up, going serious, trying to come back to that playful, draw people into, your fun, helping people maybe diffuse negativity, hearing, listening, active listening. My dad is one of the best active listeners that I've got to run into in quite some time, and I take advantage of that through some of the kind of turmoils that I was going through. Wasn't around for a lot of my life due to various reasons. Not gonna hold him against that because I understand, or hold that against him rather, because I understand. And then at the same time, when I called on him and I asked him to be there for me, he stepped up, and I really appreciate that as a man because, your bandwidth, your mental mindset is invaluable. It's extremely important who you choose to give that time, attention, and energy to. And then over the course of our dialogues, volleying things back and forth, because I come to him with problems, but I also follow him with action plans in play. I never really reach out looking to solutions for him, more as like a sounding board so that I can hear myself processing what I'm thinking out loud. It adds another level. The same thing would do with writing, but communicating, having that person that might understand could provide different insight and perspective, and then also sound it back to you, speak it back to you so that you're hearing what it is that you're actually saying. Maybe you're losing something through communicating with yourself, and that's okay, that happens. But anyway, back to the emotional aspect. So like I said previously, I'm engaging in some things that allow me to emotionally open up and take advantage of a mental gym. I'm putting myself in situations that might invoke emotion in me so that I can strengthen this emotional resolve and how to address, deal, and process through some of these issues. And lately I've been enjoying the capability of turning some of those into fun times and then sharing that with other people. If you don't have the capacity to be awareness of any emotional vulnerability that you may have, you might not be aware of how to identify, develop that action plan process, and then get to the other side of that storm. They're temporary. That's the best thing. So I've been talking about baseline. So if I'm moving 30 points off below, or I'm moving 30 points above, it's not as huge of a swing from baseline. But if I'm already up experiencing, complete happiness and joy, and I fall 60 points, you know what I'm saying, to some kind of emotional low, it's gonna seem like more of a movement and an offset than what it might initially be. Once you have that baseline, you establish that security where you're just comfortable being. It doesn't necessarily have to be happy, it doesn't have to be sad. You're just comfortable being. You're getting things taken care of. This might be a mindset that's not for everybody though. So again, awareness of that. Again, if you're on that baseline, moving 30 points either direction isn't gonna move you. I'm investing, so I have to watch money move up and down, or I get to watch the money move up and down. And that's another thing that I am actively engaging in that could spur some kind of emotional sell-off, some emotional investment to buy at an improper time. These are things that you're going to have to really maintain throughout the majority of your life. The world that we're living in right now it's emotional currency, believe it or not. So because things are in so much abundance, protection, security, living, even people and connections, though the value of that changes based on how you feel about yourself and how well you can share that feeling with other people. People like to feel good. People rarely like to feel bad. And if I can shift your mindset from feeling bad into feeling good and then show you how to maintain that, $1 million. If I can inspire you with the emotion to go support a movie based on the contents of that movie and how much it's gonna inspire and motivate and help other people lead to rapid success, that's gonna be great. If I got a product for you that I tell you can change your life, throw money at me. If I show you a picture of a sad puppy with something in its eyeball bulging out, send me money. You know what I'm saying? So this is the world that we're living in right now. How can I sway, inspire, and invoke emotion in you? I like to have a good time. Positivity is one of my best emotional currencies. I do high volume customer service and sales stuff for the majority of my life, and I loved it. And I didn't really understand why until kind of coming into this on now. I get to help make people's day. People come to me with problems. People come to me with burdens that they're carrying. I have the power to impact the emotion that you're gonna have maybe for the rest of the day. And I choose to do the best that I can. I want to help you out, but I'm not obligated to. And that's the best part. Could be good, could be bad, but I'm down to mess with you. You come to me with a bleeding heart story, I'll see what I can do. If I see that you're spitting some BS, hey man, I'm not obligated to help you with any of that, you feel me? But this is what I'm saying. You know, again, I get to carry my life, I have a solid baseline, but you know, I'm just a generally charismatic and exciting person to be around. I'm a walking asset, moving resource. I'm vibrant, exciting, willing to assist. I am all those things on a consistent basis. And I carry that into the world. I got a light, I got a song in my heart and a light that shines bright behind it, you know, and I get to share this with the world. So like I get to lean into that and have fun with people around me. Everybody at work, you know, I'm always, like I told you, I'll talk about my work wife. I be clapping it up. Sometimes people be upset with how happy and positive I am, but I don't care. That's not my burden to bear, you know. And I'm gonna drag you into my happiness, kicking and screaming if I got to. You know what I mean? So like just going back to that 16-year-old mentality, talking shit, swallowing spit, having fun with your people. That's a big deal. Try not to take things too seriously. Definitely take you and yourself serious, but keep that for you. You know what I'm saying? When you're out in the world, enjoy it. Because you're not obligated to live. You know what I'm saying? You get to though, and you get to have the quality of life that you strive for. If you're not gonna put in the effort to find your happiness, hold on to that and maintain a baseline, you're a victim of your own circumstances. If you do though, on the off chance, and then you get to carry that in the world, you'll find like-minded people. And you might find the ones that are struggling, trying to help themselves and help them with a helping hand. It's all good, it's all love on this side. Shout out again to Orion Teraband for, you know, his concept, loving like the sun, you know, and that love is not transactional, love is unconditional. Good love is unconditional and given freely. So like, I get to provide love to the world. I get to provide these things to the world, and I get to keep a portion of that for myself, and I'm happy with that. So thank you for tuning in. Smash like button, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to jump on the Wagey train, learn a little bit about living your life and taking it in the direction that you want to. Put those trains on the track and keep moving, man. Wagey's out.